Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today I've got another episode of What's for Breakfast. And if you've tuned in any of my past videos, you know that I usually have some sort of noodles for my breakfast, and it's more a late breakfast, early afternoon lunch, and I always like something a little bit hot. And I found this particular one. I've never tried these before. I've seen these in the store, but I thought I'd give them a try. I think I found this at my neighborhood Walmart market or my Lucky store. I've seen them here and there and thought I'd give this one a try since this one sounded interesting. And if you've seen my past videos, you know I like the spicy stuff. And this is made by Mike's Mighty Good Craft Ramen. And this is made with organic noodles, spicy beef ramen soup. Here you go. And it says insanely rich broth. And the funny part is it's got a little picture of a cow because it says it's beef ramen soup. Okay. Now on the back there's a whole lot of stuff on here. And you can see the calorie content here. 230 calories for the whole container and 760 on sodium. So that's not a whole lot. It's not real bad, but this isn't a very big container. And it says on here, at Mike's Mighty Good, we believe in good food. We're about making craft ramen for a new generation. That's why we make our own organic noodles from scratch and bring you insanely rich broths with simple ingredients. Taste the difference and savor the good. It says ramen bar toppings. Sliced beef, fried garlic, onion and chilies, egg, green onion, mini bok choy. Now I don't know if that means that's in there or you can put that on here to add it into it. And it says all this other stuff on here, and it's pretty easy to make. It says how to make some mighty good ramen. Boiling water, which is what I'm going to do. Remove the lid, seasoning packet and oil packet from the cup. Pour the contents of the oil and the seasoning into it. Add boiling water to the fill line, and then stir, cover tightly with a plate or tin foil, and let stand for 6 minutes. Wow. Normally, it's only 3 minutes on some of the other ones, so stir again and enjoy, or you can put it in the microwave, and I'm not going to do it that way. And the funny part is, this says it's all, beef flavored, but it says in here the ingredients listed as chicken broth and chicken fat and all that, so beef extract and mushroom. Okay, so I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna give this a try and go ahead and pop the lid open just like it says and see what's all in here. Got a little oil packet, and there is the seasoning packet, and boy, there's not a lot of noodles in there, but see, there's just a small little bit of them. And I've got some chopsticks and a soup spoon. I'm gonna test that out, so go ahead and they said add the boiling water. Oh, so pour the contents of the seasoning packet. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first, and then I'll add the boiling water. So for this one, go ahead and crack that open. See what that is. Looks like just a standard, smells pretty good. Packet seasoning mix in there. Here we go. Add that to it. And I know a lot of people, what they'll do is they won't add the seasoning packet and they'll just put a little soy sauce of their own to save on the sodium or save on the whatever. And there's what it is. And This is just oil, I guess. I don't know. It just says a bunch of numbers on it. Sesame oil, I'm assuming. So add a little bit of that to it. Here we go. Okay, so try to get those in there. All that fun stuff in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be right back. Add some boiling water to this, and then I'm gonna let it sit for however long, 6 minutes. So stay tuned. So got this all ready, and I've gone ahead and boiled up some water. And okay, I'm gonna try and get this all in here one shot without spilling it or burning myself. And here we go. Okay, that is to the fill line, which is right about here. And I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit for, let it sit for 6 minutes. Cover it with the little thing. And also, I'm gonna try this on here. I had this for a little while and I haven't really tried it on the screen or in front of you guys. I almost kind of forgot I had it. There's a website out there called Tabanero, and I sent away for these. They were having a special offer. I think when they first introduced them, you can get them for like, I think it was $4, just pay for the shipping, and it was like a free bottle, and I sent away for it a little while ago. And this one is called Tabanero Spicy Agave Hot Sauce. And it's supposed to be sweet and spicy, and I'm gonna try that a little bit on there. If this isn't spicy enough, I thought I'd give this one a try for a little bit. Still got a little bit left. And they had, if you go to the website, it's tabanero.com, I believe. So, I guess it's a blend between Tabasco and habanero, so thought I would give that a try. They had other ones. Another one was like regular hot, and then I think there was a green one that was actually jalapeno flavor. I don't remember all the ones. I just remember I did this a little while ago and still had it. Thought I'd give this one a try. And I'm still kind of waiting for everything to go. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes after all this is done. So stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 6 minutes, and I have let the noodles kind of soak and brew and seep and whatever. And here's what I get when they're all nice and mixed. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one. I'll tilt the camera down and see if I can show you. Broth. There you go. The broth is very rich, and it is just like they said. Nice and thick broth. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it is very nice and thick broth, and the noodles themselves are mixed up. And here I'm going to take you, get a soup spoon and show you the broth. Very thick and rich, and it's kind of cooled down enough so now I can try it. I'll try just a little bit of the broth first and see how rich it is, and if it's very spicy and what exactly flavor is. So, that's very rich. Not tasting a lot of beef. I'm tasting like a peppery kind of flavor. It's not bad. It's not extremely spicy to me. I like things a little more hopping, I guess, on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a try on these noodles if I can get a good bit of them out there. And I'm getting a little bit better with the chopsticks, so had a little bit of practice lately on all the noodles. So here we go. Wow. Those aren't bad. The noodles themselves are pretty good. I don't know if they're mighty good, but they are pretty good. And all these noodles in that little broth are it is a good broth. I'll have to give it that way. The broth is really rich and very flavorful. A lot more so than you would get out of like regular cup of noodles or ramen. The top ramen in the bag with the little packet, and I guess that oil kind of enhances it a little bit. So I'm gonna take one more little taste of the noodles if I can get some out. So here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit, ooh, does have a little bit of kick to that broth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try one more time, get some of that broth, get it stirred up from the bottom, see what it tastes like. It is very rich, as you can tell. It's kind of a orange flavored or deep dark brown. Yeah. Ooh, it does have a little bit of spice to it. On the flavor scale of the heat, I would give that one about, out of a 11 scale, I'd give that about a 5. It's not extremely hot. It's not, you know, melt my face off hot. And it's not devoid of any spice. It is a little spicy. So if you're not into the spice or you can't handle the spice, I would say stay away from the spicy one. They had other ones. I believe they had just regular beef and chicken and maybe miso or something like that. They had the Mike's Mighty Good soup. I think they had a Mike's Mighty Good chili and a couple other things. So if you're not into that kind of stuff, stay away from it. Stick with the regular, you know, non-hot ones. That's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a rating on just the soup as it is, a spicy Mike's Mighty Good spicy beef ramen. For that, it's actually a little bit better than cup of noodles, so I'll give that one a 7 out of 11. And, you know, as you know me, I like to put the hot stuff in it, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this habanero hot spicy guave. It's kind of like a sweet spicy hot sauce, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some of that to it. There we go. I know I've tasted this in the past. It's not extremely hot. It just has a little bit of kick. It's comparable to a Tabasco sauce to me. And, you know, Tabasco's not extremely hot. It's just got a little bit of a zip. Just adds a little more of a sweet heat flavor to it with that spice. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this all kicked up here. I'm gonna try a little bit more of the noodles with the spice on it. If I can get some of them. Here we go. There we go. Try this again. Take 2. Okay. Okay, I got a little more of that. tasting a little bit more of the sweetness of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just try some of the broth with that little bit of a extra to it. Okay. That added a little bit of heat. Not a whole lot. I'm still getting a little bit of a burn, a little bit of spice. So just with my addition, I'll give it an 8 out of 11. So that's my final rating on this one with a little bit of the hot sauce. I suppose I could have put the extra hot sauce in there, but then I'd just be tasting the sauce and I'd be, you know, kind of masking everything. So yeah, this is pretty good. And I believe this container was like $1. It was like $1.50, $1.45 or something. Not incredibly expensive, but you know, compared to the cup of noodles when they're like, you know, 2 for $1 or 3 for $1 or sometimes 4 for $1 if you can find them. You know, it's a little bit more, but it is a little bit richer broth and a little bit better bargain. So if you could find one, go ahead and give it a try. At least that's what I thought. I'd recommend giving it a try. It's always different. It's always good to try different ramen dishes or different soups out there until you find one that you like and then you stick with it. So if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over here. That way you won't miss any future content and you won't miss any of my reviews that come out or any time that I go live. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying some other different unique item, something for breakfast, something for a snack, something sweet for dessert, and hopefully I'll find something good for you guys out there. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, I'll talk to you later.